lives and who dies. All you can do is stand with your brothers. Come hell or high water. And if you're lucky, everyone makes it out alive. I had a good crew, one of the best. We were brothers.
2 miles out, hold your fire. Gunships are prepping the LZ.
Fucking Chavez. That guy was a live wire. Had a choice between jail or the army, and the stupid fuck picked the army.
Quit reading, Yoko. You're missing the war. War's already over, Chavez.
30 seconds, LZ's hot.
Oh, Lord. You bless us, man.
Hey, save one for me too, Moses.
Through.
Pray I don't accidentally shoot Yoko.
Spill flat all over our heads. Yeah, you'll need divine intervention on that one, brother.
Look sharp, men. Here we go.
Python 2-5, check the fire from the tree line, 1 o'clock.
My job was to ride shotgun. That's why they called me
Cowboy! Light those bricks up! Watch it, they got a 50 caliber down there.
It's an ambush! Aboard! Aboard! Python 2-5, we're going down!
Không được cử động. Nằm xuống. Đây mà, chơi này. Trốn lâu hơn được nữa đâu. Mày đang ở đâu rồi?
In war, you stand with your brothers, come hell or high water. And if you're lucky, everyone makes it out alive.
Thằng chi ai? Ngu xuẩn. Where you go to? What is your mission?
James Kenneth, Sergeant U.S. Army, serial number Romeo Alpha 46.
No! Tell me or you die!
James Kenneth, Sergeant U.S. Army, serial...
Tell me now!
Nó không lỗi cái gì đâu. Giết nó đi. Kết thúc việc này thôi.
Sarge, do me a favor, cowboy. And...
Sarge! Dân lệnh đây! Tiếp theo là mày!
I'm very sorry. Your friend.
Nó đã lệnh hậu
I'm
quả
so
xứng đáng.
sorry.
Tại sao chúng tôi là giữ tư nhân?
How in the hell are we gonna get out of here?
Chuyển bỏ băng này.
Chúng ta lên làm gì với cái xác của nó?
Hãy kéo não vào rừng.
Do you know what they're
Để báo
saying
ông sạch
now?
nó.
Anh đi mà làm.
There is a big panther
Không.
in the area.
Tôi đã xử tên cướp.
They want to drag
Lần
your
này thì
friend
ai khác làm đi.
into the jungle
Tôi là
and
người
leave
đã
him.
kéo nó đến đây.
I'm
Anh đã đánh nó.
sorry.
Anh đi mà giải quyết cái xác sơ giấy của nó đi.
Nhưng anh biết không, tôi sẽ để nó ở đây. Tối nay thì báo sẽ đến ăn thịt nó. Đủ lời.
Nó được rồi đây. Hãy xem coi trực thăng đã ngưng cháy chưa.
Your helicopter is close
Ta
by.
sẽ xử nó sao?
It was burning
Có lẽ
too much
báo sẽ
when
đến.
they found
Và
you.
theo nó đi. Sau khi
Now,
chúng ta bỏ đi.
don't
Coi chừng!
Fighters! They're ours!
Chúng nó đang tấn công à?
Tôi không biết. Chúng ta hỏi. Chúng có nhìn thấy chúng ta không?
Tôi không nghĩ như vậy đâu. Chúng đang đi tìm chiếc trực thăng đó.
Oh, shit!
Có ai ở đó không? Trả lời radio đi. Tôi đang trên đường tới đây.
These guys just won't give up.
Oh. Run, run, run.
scratch one enemy helo.
Chúng tôi đang bị tấn công. Máy bay Mỹ đạn. Kẻ nào đang
Mr. Chairman, how are you?
Python 2-5, on guard. Anybody there?
Python 2-5, read you loud and clear. This is Firebase Echo. A flight of Navy fighters reported seeing your crash site 5 clicks due west of us. We got our hands full here. You gotta come to us for extraction. Those Navy jets just hammered enemy positions about half a click northeast of you, so be careful.
Oh, yeah.
Now copy?
Copy that. I'm coming to you. Python 2-5 out.
The music. I think that's all there was on this side. I think there was anything else. It's just bushland. No, it's just a dead end. Alright. Yeah, it's a nice graphics. No, I've done really well with this map. Oh, by the way, I'm replaying this in action hero mode. So that means I can call in airstrikes whenever I want. And I think I've got an extra weapon slot. Yeah. I've got one extra slot. I'm not sure if the AIs are any harder, but I'm going to find out soon enough. Well, yeah, because this is the only one I haven't done. I've done the other two. nearly stuffed that up.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Okay, so that's the gun emplacements.
Python 2-5, we got a flight of fighters holding inbound. They're all yours if you want them.
I wish I had the bow and arrow. This is going to be more complicated. I do believe that that's all of them.
Hải mở to mắt và giọng tay lên, cảnh giác. Anh sẽ sống sót lâu hơn đấy.
I can't make up my mind what to do. Do I?
Luôn đề phòng, kẻ địch có thể bất cứ đâu.
Nhưng chúng cũng đã bị thương và hy sinh. Hai chiến sĩ của tôi đã trở về khu vực rơi trực thăng. Nếu vị trí đã tắt, chúng sẽ kiểm tra đóng đổ nát.
Đó là cái quái gì vậy?
That was 3. All 3 I got. Now if I play my cards right, I can get the other 3. I think the best way to do this is to get behind
Python 2-5, I've neutralized an enemy camp.
An airstrike.
Something I'm not very happy about, it says I'm supposed to get 25 stealth kills, and you're telling me, even those 3 or 4 I just did then, I still haven't done 25 after all the times I've played this game? I don't know, I find that odd. There's supposed to be bow and arrow. Ah, there it is. Right, that's better. Something up here, I can't remember, there's armor or something up here. Maybe nothing.
Python 2-5, be advised, we picked up a radio transmission. 3 of your crew are still alive. They've been captured. Sounds like they're being held in separate locations. This place is festered with outposts and AAA, so, have an eye. If we hear anything else, we'll pass it along to you. Good luck, buddy.
Oh, look at that, there was something there. Okay, so I've got throwing knives. And 10 arrowheads, alright. Hello, Mr. Goat. How are you? Yeah, I think so, man. Okay. Chairman, just hang on one sec. I got somebody that keeps messaging me about Fortnite, and I just want to tell them again that I do not have this game. I don't mind people sending me invites, but if I say to someone 3 or 4 times, I do not play Fortnite, then don't invite me. Alright, good. Okay, so that's sorted. Sorry, man. Okay, where were we? Shall I do the waterfall glitch? should clean this binoculars.
It will strangle you. Your body will never go home. American, we know you are out there. We know.
Wow, her voice is so annoying. Mamma mia. Just wanna... Oh, arrows. Yes, now I've got 15. Is there anywhere else up here I had to go, was there? Can't remember now. I think there's all banana plantations down here. Shit. You gotta let those ones rip. Alright. Well, that's given me 2, so that means I have to kill 2 guards then. Yes, I'm aware of that, that's why I grabbed it.
Mỹ tiếp tục leo thang. Các cuộc không thích thì vị trí của chúng ta ở đây sẽ rất dễ bị tấn công.
Tôi hy vọng chúng ta nhận được lệnh sớm. Tôi không chịu được việc phải canh gác nữ tù nhân này.
Please help.
Thank you. Let me tell you something.
Python 2-5, one allied prisoner was located and released.
Python 2-5, well done. Fighters are standing by.
What was that noise? Oh, wait a minute, that's a fantastic opportunity to get more enemies. I got this pest following me around. Oh, the pig and the cat ended up fighting. I'll get the hell out of here before that cat comes near me. So hard to line them up.
Bắn con bao đi, bắn nó đi.
Maybe I should go back to that spot and then cross the river. I don't understand. It says do 25 stealth kills while you've got those 4 things activated. Host only. I'm the host. I almost stuffed that up. Pretty sure if I wait long enough, these guys go downstairs. Told you. So one guard should be coming. Yep, perfect. There you go.
Không có gì ở đó.
Trời đã mát hơn rồi, mong là chưa ngủ được. Tôi có cảm giác như chúng ta đang bị theo dõi.
I don't understand why I'm running out of arrows.
Di chuyển vào ban đêm thì an toàn hơn.
Tôi đã quên mất cái cảm giác được ngủ là như thế nào rồi.
Bọn Mỹ không thể chiến đấu lúc trời tối.
Excellent. Good. Uh-oh.
Trời đã mát hơn rồi, mong là tôi ngủ được. Cái nào đó? Đó là cái gì thế? Mày vô làm gì vậy?
Didn't work. I have to get rid of the, I have to get the dog.
Chúng ta nên canh gác đêm nay, bọn Mỹ có thể ở bất cứ nơi đâu.
Nói nhỏ thôi. Thời điểm lý tưởng để di chuyển là nấp trong bóng tối.
Tôi sẽ cố gắng ngủ nếu có thể.
Could try and throw the knives, but
Trời đã mát hơn rồi, mong là tôi ngủ được.
Đừng để lộ vị trí của chúng ta. Ra đi không tao bắn.
so far so good. Yes, got him back. Not the dog again. I hate the dog.
Tôi không ngủ được.
Oh, this is not a good spot.
Chúng ta nên canh gác đêm nay. Bọn Mỹ có thể...
That was risky.
Có một con táo lớn ở đâu đó. Ngoài kia. Chúng tôi là cái dấu. Để chết. Các em đợi đi. Tôi di chuyển đây.
The dog's giving me away.
Tôi tấn công trực diện.
Be careful that this guy doesn't come behind me by accident. He's actually above me.
Tao sẽ không được đây. Bởi vậy đâu thằng chị ai à?
I'm also gonna get him. I think he's actually coming down here.
Tôi sẽ đến hầm chỉ huy.
Python 2-5, an NVA commander was neutralized.
Got him. Oh, I got the silent deaths. I got the silent deaths. I got the silent deaths. Yeah. Oh, I got it. I got it. I finally got it. Which means now I can be a real bastard. Oh, I feel so sorry for all of you. You're gonna cop it now. Where are you going? Okay, I'll let your way.
Lộ diện đi thằng hè. Tôi di chuyển đây.
proximity explosives. Alright, I'm gonna go get a drink and then we'll continue. Actually, I can call in some airstrikes too. I don't have to be generous anymore. Alright, almost done. Shoot. Oh, hello Nigel, how are you? You beat this DLC 3 times, so I assume you did it on all three levels. So I'm actually doing the last one, which is the action hero mode. And I just got the 25 stealth kills, so I can go a bit louder now. But yeah, I really love this DLC, it's just fantastic. And the amount of work they put into this. I'm really, really impressed. I don't even have to attack that patrol, I can ignore them. What do you think of Far Cry 5 overall? Did you like that one? I can't do an orbital strike because otherwise I'll kill my... Damn it. What I could do, I suppose, is maybe... Yeah, I've platinumed Far Cry 5, Far Cry 4, Far Cry 3. I'm in the middle of doing because I never actually played that one, believe it or not. I played 1, 2, 4 and 5, never got around to 3, and then I had the gold edition, and I couldn't believe my luck that they had Far Cry 3 included. So I'm actually playing that for the first time, the classic edition. The only trophy I'm having a problem with is doing a takedown from the air. You're supposed to do a takedown from a glider or a zip line or from your parachute or whatever wingsuit. I line them up, can't do it. I've even followed a couple of guides on how to do it, and I can't get it to work. So if you can explain to me how you got the takedown from above, the one where you drop from a glider and that, like, does it prompt you to do it, or does it happen automatically? Do you have to line it up? Do you have to go slowly, quickly? That's what I can't work out. But anyway. I think I can do an orbital strike. I think he's locked up in there. Yeah, there he is. He's in there. So if I do one here, I should be right. Oh, Nigel, what I was saying, I've got the platinum trophy for Far Cry 5 and 4. 3 I'm doing right now. The only problem I'm having with 3 is the trophy where you do a takedown on someone while using a glider, parachute, or zip line. And the problem I'm having is when you line up the person you want to take down, say you're on the glide and you're gliding towards them, are you supposed to let go and try and do a takedown from above? Or do you have to go close enough and it does it automatically? That's the bit I can't work out. Right, I'm gonna do this.
Watch out, Python 2-5. Got a load of snakes coming your way.
What is it? Where did they spot me from up there? So first he spots me and then he gets burnt. You got yours accidentally on a zip line. Do you remember when you did it on the zip line? Did you have to let go, or did it all do it automatically? So you didn't have to press a button or anything? Uh-oh, I hear a helicopter. Where is it? it's automatic. Alright, so if you use a zip line, it's automatic. If you use a glider, you're saying to let go at the right moment, and then it does all the rest. Like it does the animation automatically. Okay, if that's the case, then at least I know what I'm doing. Because I'm trying to let go and press R3 or whatever, but some people say it's automatic and... Alright, so I've got to let go of the glider and then hope that I've timed it right. The zipline, I suppose you get someone to stand underneath it, but the coordinates they gave me for that, where I went to do it, there's no guards around this. I don't know where the hell he got that from, but... Oh shit. Actually, I better just give me a sec, Nigel. I'll quickly clear out this outpost, but... Yeah, so I'm playing the FARCRY5 though, I'm playing it for the first time. I didn't get a chance to play it. I did 1, 2, 4 and 5, but not 3. Yep, no, that's fair enough. So Nigel, are there any games that you play besides Far Cry 5? I like playing Battlefront 2, Battlefront. Oh, that's Ho Chi Minh. That's the guy that the city, Ho Chi Minh City, is named after. This guy. I had to study him in high school, and there he is in a video game. How ironic. And they say you can't learn anything in a video game. Oh, look, I'm stealing all your supplies and you don't even realise. Oh, suckers. Yeah, because I watched this guy on YouTube do a takedown on the glider, and I couldn't see any prompts or anything. It was just a timing thing, but he said he did nearly 100 attempts. Oh yeah, Call of Duty. Yeah, I used to like Call of Duty 3. My mate had that on the PlayStation 3. Yeah, most of my mates play Uncharted and God of War. I've actually heard a lot of good reviews about God of War. Yeah, the other game that I really like is Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, and that DLC, The Breach. I really like that game, and I've been playing Just Cause 3, because one of my fans actually bought the DLC. I think it's called Land, Sea, Air Expansion. And so I did the air one the other day with the airship. Yeah, I really like Just Cause 3. I can't believe one of my fans actually bought the game for me. Can you believe it? But he's a good friend of mine, and yeah, I've been giving him a fair bit of publicity on my channel since. Because I actually have enjoyed playing that game. Alright, I'm going to start getting rid of these guys. I get seen. Oh, I got him with a knife! Oh, did you see that shot with the knife? I meant to throw a grenade, not a knife. I had the wrong weapon. How funny. How hilarious. Assassin's Creed. Yeah, look, Deus Ex requires a lot of patience, and I'm a patient person. I'm probably a bit older than you because I'm in my 40s. So a game like Deus Ex, I can understand why it would be frustrating, but it's just so complex a game, so sophisticated. Once I got the hang of it, you find that it's a really complex game. And the Breach, it's hard to describe the Breach. Think of Tetris in 3D, sort of, but you have to move some of the blocks around yourself and jump here and deactivate that. Some of the puzzles are unbelievably hard, but I actually nearly finished that one too. Actually, I nearly got all the trophies on it as well, so, but geez, I've spent a few months on it. But that was a free to download game, so I'm surprised such a high quality game was free. Oh yeah, there is. But once you get the hang of it, so the other thing too with Deus Ex is that you got to activate the right augmentations, and I think when you do the second playthrough, you keep them from the previous playthrough and make them stronger, so it makes it a lot easier, especially with the stealth takedowns and that. But yeah, it is patience. I haven't played the actual main game for a couple of months now because I want to finish the breach and then go back and do it again because I missed a lot of trophies in that. And some of those trophies are good because they actually relate to making a different choice in the mission which affects the end of the story, so I can find out different versions as well. Right, I've had enough of this helicopter, I'm sick and tired of it. Come here. Seems a shame to have to do that to a girl. I don't really approve of that. Look at that. I pumped the whole clip into him. Got him. Good.
Firebase Echo, this is Python 2-5. I've neutralized an enemy camp.
You keep finding targets, we'll keep sending air support.
Judas Priest and Iron Maiden, they're heavy metal bands from the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, I remember them. But then I remember AC/DC, Pink Floyd, although Pink Floyd was more late 70s. There was even an Australian rock band I really liked called Midnight Oil. I don't know what country you're from, Nigel, but if you're from Australia, you probably have heard of Midnight Oil. Yeah. I don't mind some of the heavy metal music, it just depends. Right, I've got to free this guy. Hello.
Damn, cowboy. Am I ever glad to see you?
Likewise, Joker. Thought you were dead. You look like you're still in one piece.
Good. For once,
Let's get out of here. Firebase Echo, Python 2-5. I've got Private Chavez with me now. He's alive and well.
Outstanding, Python 2-5. We'll be waiting for you.
Right, next time I come across a base, I'm going to hit it with an orbital strike. 2 or 3 if I have to, if it doesn't have a prisoner. Because I remember I played through this with my friend, he was hosting, and I told him, don't do the orbital strike because you kill the prisoner. He goes, no, it'll be right, the prisoner was killed. Didn't listen to me. Wow, that's pretty much all of them. Okay, I did like some of Metallica. The other ones, it depends. It depends because sometimes I'm not into their heavy metal music, but there's a couple of songs that I really like. In fact, one of them was a heavy metal song from the Matrix, which I think was by Marilyn Manson. You know Marilyn Manson? And then there was another one by, I can't remember the name of the group, but the song was called Reload. Okay, what I'm going to do now is, okay, I've got to get rid of those guns. So I'll go there now. Right. What are you doing? You come with me.
Come on, you got this.
Well, Nigel, I'll assume that you finished the main Far Cry 5 game, so you probably don't feel like doing co-op on that, but if ever in the future you want to muck around on the arcade multiplayer or even do some of the single player or the non-multiplayer maps, because some of them are really high quality, man, that'd be good. Actually, Nigel, do you have your own YouTube channel? Is that your YouTube channel, Nigel?
Let's get these assholes.
Now, in theory, why can't I do an orbital? You don't upload anymore.
Falcon 03, I'm on my way.
Watch this. Wow, that was nasty. Wow, destroyed the entire patrol. Wow. What was that bigger explosion? Alright, we've got to go across the river. That's really smart. Oh wow, we've actually evaded. Yeah, I'm in Australia, Nigel. I'm in Sydney. I'm actually not that far from the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House. So you're in the United States. Which state are you in? Okay, cool. Yeah, I've got so many videos uploaded on my channel now, I've lost count. But most of them are streams. But I do have a small, significant proportion that are like trick shot videos and glitches for Battlefront 2 and Battlefront, FARCRY 5 and all that. Yeah, I do enjoy making some of those videos though, because they're hilarious. If you get a chance, go and have a look at the glitch. There's a video I've got on my channel of a glitch in Far Cry 3 where I harvest a cat while it's still standing and it's still alive after I do it. It's a funny glitch. If you get a chance, go and have a look at it. Yeah, we've fought too many wars together. That's why. Especially World War II. When the Japanese tried to invade Australia and the American fleet was here. There was the Battle of the Coral Sea and all that. There's World War II, the Korean War. We were even with the Americans in the Vietnam War when no one else wanted to touch it. And we paid a heavy price for that, but we still went. We went to both Iraq wars. We were on the same side as the Americans in the First World War. It's funny actually, isn't it? Because we're quite close to America, and yet we used to be an English colony and really close to England. Or to United Kingdom, but yeah. And unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your point of view, yeah, blood brothers. It's just a shame that we couldn't be friends over a beer instead of having to have some of our family and that having to die in stupid wars that someone else started, but that's life, I suppose. There's a price for democracy, eh?
Python 2-5,
Right. Probably should stand back a little bit more.
Tell those fighter jocks I just knocked out a gun especially for them.
That's pretty bad, listening to them burn. Listen. Again. What's this guy?
Python 2-5, good job with that gun. Air Force Reconnaissance just sent us this.
I should laugh at when they scream like that. I don't know if you remember Nigel Far-Cry 5, but sometimes when you burnt an enemy, he did a scream that sounded like Homer Simpson. God, that used to make me laugh. Yeah. You know what sort of barbecue it is? An Australian barbecue. It's an American barbecue, and it was delivered by a US courier, the US Post. I probably don't know. Was that all the gun? Was that both guns? It's both guns, isn't it? So this guy's just standing there on his own. Oh, I wish I could have fire arrows. Oh yes, I do have fire arrows. Oh, these are my favourite. There you go.
I can see them right there! That fire's spreading fast!
I sort of have a nasty habit of setting fires. A real nasty habit. Just, I don't know what's going on with my emails, but I'm getting messages thick and fast. What the hell's going on?
Got lucky this time.
Well, so if I've got bad explosives... Oh, there they are. Oh, so there's the booby trap one. We've got smoke grenades. I should get the smoke grenades actually. Alright, where am I going now? Well, that's the obvious choice, isn't it? Come on, Hank, let's go.
I know what these assholes do in prison.
Have you heard of Bruce Springsteen? Born in the USA? Have you? Okay, don't answer me then. Be like that. Be antisocial. Hey. Stop in front of me.
I'd miss Seagrass.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man, because you know why? Look at the work they've done with this DLC. I can't see any evidence as to why they would make a shit DLC like Mars versus, you know, aliens or whatever. I can't see why people would not be expecting something good. What about all the other Far Cries though? I don't understand some fans, like you just can't please them. I mean, they put a shitload of work into this, and this is really a small map when you think about it, but it's very rich. It's very concentrated. Yeah, I am. Yeah, stuff everybody else. You just judge once the game comes out. You know, I've been caught out before with some games like that. Look at Battlefront 2. I'm a Star Wars fair shits with Battlefront 2 for a while because of some of the glitches and the bullshit with the loot boxes and that. And I was expecting that game to be 10 times better than the original, and I was sure it was going to be, and it wasn't. So, yeah. You know what they say, the proof is in the pudding. In the meantime... That's weird, I thought I saw someone walking over there. That must have been my... No, wait a minute, where's someone? Oh, there he is. Good, I'm glad the fire's spreading. That's the whole idea of a fire. Okay, we're off to now. There's another megaphone there. Okay, now we can work our way down that valley. Nasty. Is there anything here of interest? No. Actually not a bad idea when you think about it, to build a structure like this, where it's hollow underneath. That way if it rains and the water comes pouring down, it's not going to get you, and you're high up from animals. It's actually a smart way of doing it.
Shit, that was close.
If you like living out in this... There we go again.
Contact. I don't know how many.
Where's the other one? Oh, it's just a couple of them. Fuck them. Is there anything else up there? Can't remember. I prefer to go exploring up there, so make sure I don't miss anything. Beautiful. I don't think there's anything else up here, is there? can't remember now because I haven't played this DLC for a couple of weeks. No, we're back up this spot. Alright, yeah, okay. Unique type of food in Australia. Vegemite. So the problem is a lot of the unique Australian foods we used to have a lot of them years ago, but they're either gone or they're now owned by foreign corporations. But probably the most famous one is Vegemite. Oh no. Oh no. Great. Just great. Oh, and then you show up. Oh, I have to be honest with you, Nigel. I can't stand Vegemite. Can't stand it. I've tried to eat it. Ugh. I can see why it's got a really weird taste. But some people love it. See, I prefer something a bit sweeter like Nutella. I discovered another... What's this place? Have I already liberated this place? Yeah, I did. Okay, so I'll just go straight. No.
Hey, mate.
What the hell? What the hell?
What the hell?
How did you... But how am I talking to you if we're not in the party? Oh, because I'm not in the party, you're not in the party, so the game chat's activated, is that why?
Yeah, just said join, not join party. Just said I could join your gameplay. Sorry, I hope I'm not intruding.
No, that's fine. It's just that you caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it.
Okay.
Here you go, eh?
No. Yeah, alright. Well, depends on a bit of pain in my hand. But, yeah, just been able to play limited stuff.
Oh.
And, so I just want to know if you want to do some co-op.
Yeah, if you want.
Or do you want
to... Hey, just...
If you want to...
Concept. Just hang on one sec. Because there's someone in my stream that just asked me a question. Hang on. Nigel.
Okay.
In Australia, the native population ate kangaroo. Europeans don't really eat it. We treat it as a delicacy. I've tried kangaroo. I don't like it. It's too strong. But I've also tried crocodile and snake. And I can tell you they both taste like chicken. I actually liked them. I couldn't believe it. But I didn't like kangaroo. They do sell it in the supermarket, but only a little bit. So you can eat kangaroo, but you got to treat it carefully because some of them have got parasites on that. So there's a way to harvest them. Okay, sorry, concept player. What I'm doing is I'm playing action hero mode, and I'm sort of gradually working my way to the finish. Do you need to do any kills? If you need to do like stealth kills, and I'll watch out, there's people there. If you have to do any stealth kills or whatever for the trophy, you have to do it in your game, right? But if you just want to fuck around and all that, then yeah, just follow me and we'll get these guys, because I've got everything except finishing this game. I haven't got the stealth takedown kills, so...
Okay, no, then just do your thing. I'll just follow you and try not to spook anybody there. Because I've only started this game, this Vietnam DLC, a week ago or sooner, and I haven't really done much there. So just do your thing. I don't know what you want to do later, but I don't know if you got my message. I still want to do a co-op if you want in Farcry 4 to liberate one of these forts. You know, they're very hard, and it says recommended doing a co-op.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I've got a fair idea. I've got a fair idea which fort it is. Hang on a sec, let me get rid of this.
We have your friends.
This annoying
Do you want
person.
them to die because of your foolishness? Give yourself up, and they will not be harmed.
Oh, did you see that stealth tape?
You have my promise.
Oh, finally, shut the hell up. So annoying. It's almost as bad as an annoying girlfriend or
Oh, nagging wife.
Take the rubbish out. I told
Come
you
over
to
to dinner. Dinner is ready. Yeah. Stop playing. Stop faffing with the PlayStation. Dinner is ready.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry to do this, but I have to say this to you. You have to promise not to get upset with me. But my commiserations.
Me?
Yeah, but my commiserations for the game with Mexico. You know, in the World Cup.
Your condolences.
Yeah, and look what I'm doing. I'm teabagging while I'm giving you my condolences.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, I understand. Fair enough. But there's a good reason for it.
Yeah, well,
there's a very good reason for it why we lost.
Yeah, but before you you say anything, look on the bright side. At least you got to go to the World Cup. I'm Italian, and we fucking missed out, and I'm fucking pissed off about that. I got such the shit.
What do you mean? You got it? When was it? I was in Italy when we were like in the finals and we were playing against Italy, and we were so sure that we would win, and then Italy won.
You're talking about the 2000. You're talking about the 2006 semi-final.
Yeah, that's where I was in Italy.
Yeah, the one where Italy won it in extra time.
Yeah. That was a good game.
No, but the thing I'm angry about is that we didn't even qualify. That's all I've got the shits about.
Oh, right.
Because we're not in the World
this
Cup.
time?
Yeah.
Oh, you got kicked out?
No, Italy didn't. No, Italy didn't qualify for the World Cup. Sweden got in instead. Sweden got our place.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
okay.
That's why I got the shits. Didn't you know Italy was in the World Cup? You probably didn't even notice.
No, I'm not following it too much because I'm only interested in the finals. So if we are in the finals or even the semi-finals, then I start watching it. But otherwise, I really don't care. You know, the early days they don't really faze me much.
Oh, look at this! I managed to.
I'm just gonna hide here in the bushes, otherwise I'm fucking up your gameplay. So
really?
Stay in the bushes.
Go take out the guards. Go take out the guards because I'm fighting. So if you want, go for it. Do it.
No, but you wanted to do the stealth thing, right? I've
already done it. I've already done it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay, so I can.
Yeah.
I can go loud.
Yeah. Distract them outside, and then I'll get them when they turn around. So he's just turned around. That's perfect. That's perfect. He just turned around.
I'm just gonna kill the boss from here.
God, what NPCs use. Oh, yikes. She got the shotgun.
Who is the other guy? That's your helper, is it?
Yeah. If you want,
no.
Python 2-5 found one friendly POW.
Okay, I
got him out alive.
I've got this POW.
Okay, hang on, I have to turn down the game volume, otherwise I can't hear myself or you.
What you should do once in a while is have a look at the map and just familiarise yourself where all the markers are, so that next time when you go around, it makes it a bit easy to find them. Okay, so we've got this guy.
So I'm just gonna increase the chat volume.
Hey Nigel, are you still there? DJ to Nigel, do you copy? I might send the NPC away, actually, I'll get rid of him. Where is he?
And do you mind if I stream this? Then I got something on my streams as well.
You get out of this, I'll buy you
wanna
Yeah, no, go for it.
Add to my collections. As you may have noticed, I've just cleaned up my YouTube page a little. And started doing some short gameplays. So
what were you going to say about what happened in the game between Germany and Mexico? Why do you think Germany lost?
Oh look, I can do multiple loots on one person, or is that a glitch? It says loot and then loot it, and then it says loot again. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I'm not looting anything. Why is that? It doesn't tell me what I looted. Is that because I'm in your game?
I'm not sure.
It says loot, and then I click on it, and it doesn't do anything.
What's this
So
guy
I cannot
doing?
loot.
Is he going away or? Oh, that's my NPC running away, is it? Okay. What the hell? I thought I'd just turn him away and... Yeah, no, what the hell is he doing? I told my NPC to go away, and look what he's doing. He's just standing facing the wall.
Well, he went away.
Yeah, I sent him away, and this is where he went. What the hell? So he's just standing here. Okay, have it your way.
He just stands in the corner, like in school.
He's like one of those, he's like one of those
misbehaved.
He's like a soccer referee. Hey, you're facing the wrong way. What are you doing?
Yeah, but the weird thing is he doesn't have that blue thing over his head anymore. He had this blue...
No, I took it off, because I unassigned him. Yeah.
Alright.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, mate, so coming back to the game, the reason why we lost is because A, it's early days, and you wouldn't want to exhaust a world-class soccer team by playing against someone like Mexico. So this was just kind of like a warm-up, you know, and it may happen again, because from a strategic point of view, I wouldn't have my guys being totally exhausted in the beginning and then be totally wrecked at the end, you know, where it matters.
Yeah, look, I gotta be honest with you, right? I put it down to the... What you said just there was a load of... That's not true. I tell you what... I will tell you what happened. It often happens to the world champions. They play their first game in the new World Cup and often that team gets caught out. It's not the first time that a team that's won the World Cup has then gone into the next World Cup and has even made it out of the group stage. You know what I mean? It happens to a lot of teams. So when I saw that result, I just thought to myself, I think Germany just feels the pressure of being the current world champions. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you don't win your next game, Jesus, man, that last game's going to be freaking unbearable. Who are you playing next? Who are you playing next?
Don't know. I would have to check the tables. But you're right, there's a lot of pressure on it. You got huge contracts running on it from various bigger companies that sponsor this whole thing. It's after all, it's still a multi-million-dollar business. So lots of pressure.
It's becoming a multi-billion-dollar business. Actually, the rate we're going is going to become a multi-trillion-dollar business.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I can do an orbital strike.
Okay, I'll stay here.
Yeah, what we'll do, let's go and stand in a nice spot.
Hang on.
We can admire the damage.
The view. Yeah, okay, let's do that. But let me, before you do anything, can I just turn on my broadcast? Hang on. Let me just go in the main menu and do the broadcast thingy. How does that work?
Oh, Nigel. Oi, mate. Yeah, that's a typical Australian expression, man. Oh, listen, I really appreciate you subbing. And yeah, next time you're in my stream, don't forget to say good day. Don't forget to say good day, mate. Actually, while my friend's just setting up his stream, because I'm about to do an orbital strike, I'm just going to get a drink quickly.
Yep.
I actually got my 25 stealth kills about a minute before you joined me.
Alright.
Yeah.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, because I thought it takes off the audio when you go into the menu.
No. It takes off the video. Yeah, a lot of people got to be careful because they forget that when they go back into the main menu,
and then they start swearing and things.
Yeah, or they go to the bathroom and they forget that they got the headphones on. Or doing shit.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
Okay. How is my audio? Because I bought also in the meantime a new headset. So this one is a wired one, which goes to. You remember I had problems with this wireless one all the time.
Let me put it this way: with your new headphones, you sound very German.
Okay. I assume that's a good thing.
Yes.
Okay. So my accent comes out harder. What I've noticed since I've moved back to Germany from the UK, when I listen to my streams, I sound more German than I did, let's say, a year and a half ago. Because I speak more German here. It mingles, and I hate it, I fucking hate it. It mingles with my English pronunciation. So if I speak slowly and properly, it's fine. Yeah, but if I speak fast, I can distinctly hear there's more of my German accent coming out, and I hate it. It sounds like I sound like one of these stupid German tourists on holidays.
Stupid German tourists.
Yeah, exactly. Those who get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, go to the pool, put the towel there, and go back to bed, and then show up again at 9 a.m. So I'm okay. So I'm done here, and start broadcasting. So before you start this thing or continue, let me just explain to you what happened to my hand.
I hope it didn't involve anything sexual.
No, well, it's preventing me really to do anything like that now. But it was pure PlayStation rage, mate. I was playing Farcry 4, and it was up in the mountains. I don't know if you remember that level where you're up in that mine in the mountains. So that was a really hard level, and you have to find some sort of a diamond, yeah. And I did that 3 times. I got so angry. I wanted to hit my hand on the top of the mattress out of anger. But my hand slipped, and I fucking hit the bed frame, which is wood, full on. Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you've done.
So then I tried to, there wasn't any blue or green or any swelling or whatever. There was a bit of swelling, but I thought it's not that bad.
Yeah, it gets
but
you
it
later.
Kind of hurt.
Yeah, it gets you later.
Yeah. So I bought some cream, like this deep heat fucking cream. And I used it for a couple of days, but it didn't do anything. So then I went to the doctor, and I said, "Look, this is not stopping to hurt. It might be broken, So they got an X-ray, and I said, "Yeah, it's fucking broken, mate." So get a cast on it right away.
Oh shit! So you broke your hand?
Yeah, PlayStation rage, mate.
Oh, that's a shame. By the way, if you want to come in and start shooting the guards, you're most welcome.
Okay, so I'm just going your way. I'm streaming now.
I'm gonna put a smoke grenade in, sick of that crap.
I'm changing to my AK.
I think there's only 3 of them left. And one of them is right next to me. I can hear him.
Yeah. So how about I go in from the right, or what do you want me to do?
Just come into the building and shoot whoever you see.
Okay.
In the meantime, I just need decoration.
So do we have to get rid of this anti-aircraft gun?
That is correct.
Which you have done.
Yep. You can only use an airstrike in this mode, or just blow them up like that.
any
Do you hear a lot of
targets for the
background
attack
noise here from my side? Because I got the aircon on full here.
Look what I found! Look what I found!
Python 2-5, we checked you killed that gun.
Ooh, nice.
Recon is in the clear and they sent us new intel.
Beautiful.
Take it and blow shit up.
Where's that talking coming from? Where is he?
I don't see any red.
Where's it? Damn it, you can hear the talking. Oh, there he is.
Hmm. Where?
There. Perfect. Okay. Oh, you're still down there. No! Ooh, lucky.
What?
Oh, I fell down.
Oh, look, there's 3 more. This direction. Enforcement's coming. I guess. Let me just go into the jungle and pick them up. Give them a nice German welcome. This is how we welcome foreigners in Germany under our new immigration policy. Hello?
Yeah? You're not the only one. Look what Italy did. Did you see that? Italy and France.
Oh yeah, they sent back a ship or something, right?
Yeah, you know why they did it.
Well, yeah.
because Italy has, for 20 years now, 30 years, has been copying the brunt of all the immigration from North Africa, and we're sick and tired of it. We're just sick and
exactly.
tired
I can't blame you, because it's so close to that continent. Everybody wants to go there. It's easy. Here it's a bit more difficult. They have to cross multiple countries first to come over to ours. But it's already showing in small shitty little towns, Bavarian towns like here where I live. You can already see a lot of foreigners here, which I in general in principle have no problems with, right?
This way. Yep.
I lived overseas long enough to get a healthy appreciation of foreign cultures and stuff. Oops, I got killed. Should I cling on to life or just die?
No, come on.
But anyways, I'm not...
Is there an enemy there?
Well, I didn't see him. I was shooting at one. Somebody got me from the back, I guess.
Hang on.
Some Viet Cong bastard. There's somebody on your right. On your 6.
Uh-oh. If I drop, just... Oh shit.
There's one here, right there. So fuck. Just right in front of us.
Yep.
This game is such a bastard, mate. You heal someone or you heal yourself, and it just continues, and these guys are still shooting at you.
Yeah, just follow me across the river here, because it's a good place to cross.
Yeah, but anyway, yesterday was a good example. I went to a coffee shop, I had to print out some documents, right? And then these 2 Africans, they have set up a little coffee shop, yeah? So the first thing that struck me when I got into that shop was this, what do you call it, poignant smell? And I said, "Whoa, mate, what is that smell?" And then he said, "Well, I don't smell it." So he couldn't speak any German, yeah. So I immediately switched to English, and it's fine, yeah. So I had no problem with it. But I said, "Well, what about if there's Germans coming in here and they have any specific questions? You can't really help them, right?" And then I said, "What is that smell, mate?" And he said, "Oh, I don't smell anything." And I said, "Well, there's something. It smells like somebody's thrown up." And then he said, "Well, maybe it's coming from here." And I said, "Well, yeah, let's have a look." And then in the back, he had like a little, what do you call it? Like not a utility room, but like a storage room. And there were like rotten fruits and spices and chilies and what the fuck not there. And there were 2 big fridges, and he opened them up. They were stacked full. Yeah, I mean nothing else would fit in there. There was everything: fish. Fish, meat, and the stench, yeah, you wouldn't believe.
Well, if he's got it all stored together, he's supposed to store all that separately.
I know. But you know what I mean? I mean, he set up this little print shop with like a couple of seats where you can sit down and you know, do your stuff on a PC. But you wouldn't do that with that fucking stink. I said, "Mate, you gotta get rid of that stink, or..."
Because otherwise you're going to get customers.
Yeah, or when the health department shows up, they're not gonna like it. And then I said, look, I gotta print out the stuff from Excel. So he opened up the PC. I had to explain everything to him. I said, okay, you open this up, and then he didn't even have an Excel version activated, so we couldn't print it. So I said, well, you have to activate this Excel first, man. It says you're on a trial version, and you're doing a business here, you know. So it's funny, mate. You know, they just set up shit up. Yeah, give him a nice kick.
Yes, I did.
And I just heard, I heard Trump today on television. He said he wants to have immigrants coming to the U.S. based on merit, and that's a fair point, mate.
What the hell? Uh-oh.
I'm just talking to myself. Is he taking a shit there in the back? Oh. Look at him. Look at his posture.
Actually, come here, because there's a lot of ammo in here.
Yeah, but funny enough, I cannot loot anything. Oh, thank you. But I cannot loot anybody.
No, I think only... Oh, look at all the stuff in here.
It's just a nest.
Oh,
bloody, the weapons nest. Do you still have that, rocket, launcher?
Mm-hmm. I've got 8 shots now.
Oh, good.
Wow, I'm still picking up the ammo. Oh, they're still registering.
Who's coughing?
That's me.
Really?
Yeah, sorry man, I've been smoking too much.
Well, I can put you out of your misery anytime you want. Just let me know.
Wait a minute. It would go up.
So how long have you been playing already?
Oh, only 2 hours.
Oh, okay. What time you got there now?
It's 3:15 in the morning here. But I slept most of the day.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I had no choice.
I had a really rough time sleeping yesterday, so I stayed up at like until 4 AM, and then I slept until 4 AM. Well, not really slept, not really quality sleep.
Concept. Just one thing to remember. When you search in those hideouts and that, look for a note on the desk because it has something written on it, and when you read it, it opens up another spot on the map. That's how it makes That's how it makes it easy to find. Well, if you ignore the notes, you may miss that spot because it's not marked. So if you look at the map, that spot I just marked now appeared because I read that note in the bunker.
Oh, right. Okay,
Yeah.
so look out for notes.
Yeah, it's just a tip.
Thanks.
Okay, so...
Go to the location.
Yeah. Oh, this is perfect. I can wipe these bastards out. And we have a
with the rocket launcher.
No, got something better.
Or sniper rifle.
Yeah, this one.
Away, Falcon 01's
Oh, an air raid, yeah. That's only one dude.
I know, I've got so many. I've still got 4 left. 4 airstrikes left. See how there's a symbol in there with another note? In this house, see?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
I don't want to catch fire. Let's wait until this turns out.
Oh, should be right.
Okay. But I can't read it. It just says loot.
Yeah, because you have to be on your map. Oh, guess what's here? Guess what's here? Oh, look what I've got! Look what I've got!
Good flamethrower.
Oh,
Nice.
This is the weapon, yes! Look, watch, let's do it now, let's get it now.
Oh!
Firebase Echo, Python 2-5, 1 NDA commander down.
Fucking dog.
Awesome work, buddy. Let us know if you can talk in some fighters.
Oh shit! Oh, this bastard!
I can't see because
Oh, look! I shot him in the face and he was still standing upright? What the hell?
Oh no, I'm actually in trouble. I'm actually in trouble.
I'm down. You?
Hang on a sec.
I'm clinging to life.
Yeah, hang on.
There's a Viet Cong where I am. Be careful.
I got a rocket launcher case. Look at you. Get
Oh,
up,
thank you.
Get up on your feet.
But that must have been... yeah, nice rocket launcher. But there must have been a glitch, mate. I shot the fucker in the face, and he was still standing shooting at me.
Yeah, because he's a flamethrower guy, so he's got more health. By the way, see this weapon that I'm holding?
Yes, nice.
I believe in your country you call this Panzerfaust.
Yes, Panzerfaust.
Because I remember this was the weapon that every civilian had to use to defend Berlin. They're all armed.
Yeah, even at the end, even like little kids.
Panzerfaust.
Tank busters. Yep.
Yeah.
Every little child, grandpa, and woman knew how to use a Panzerfaust in the end.
Yeah.
I just love it. Fight to the end. Everybody.
I know. And for what? And for what in the end? Will it made no difference?
Yeah, I know. Well,
shame.
they were brainwashed that this is the last stand and whatever, and very similar to these Vietnamese here we're fighting. They're fighting for their country.
Yep.
And what were we as Americans doing there? Invading, so we had no right being there.
Yeah, but you know that the whole Vietnam War was a result of the Cold War. That's the
yeah, sure. Drive communism out.
Yeah, the same with the Russian invasion of Afghanistan and all the other shit that happened in that period. It was all because of the stupid
North
Cold
Korea.
War. Yeah, stupid Cold War.
Cuba, Nicaragua, wherever. It's either kicking out communism or Islam. You know? So the new black now is Islam. Islamophobia.
Did you like that shot?
And back in
did you see how I
yeah, that's nice.
Those guys? It's got quite a...
Hey, what is all this this dust? Is that Agent Orange?
That is correct. It is Agent Orange.
So that's why you're coughing, because you're inhaling all this shit.
That is correct.
I'm just following somebody with a knife. Is that an enemy? Oh, it is.
Holy shit, you're getting surrounded.
Oh, I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh, no! Oh, they were trying to take me down and I just managed to get away with it. Oh man, there's a lot of enemies down there.
Die already. Hey, this is like Hamburger Hill here.
That's a good movie. I've seen that movie.
Yeah. But they're tough. They don't die that easy, don't they?
No. Watch what happens when I go near it.
Good.
What I don't understand is why I cannot loot them. I'm standing over them. I hit loot. Oh, now it works. Oh, there must have been a glitch. Now it works. Or did you loot this guy?
Yeah.
Let's go to another one and let me try loot him. Where's one? We haven't looted yet. Mate, you gotta go to see a doctor and about that cough. I can give you a fisherman's friend if you want, but
Oh, Farcry5. I hate fisherman's friend.
I know.
Oh, someone gave that
Terrible.
to me once. It goes, oh, it's a bit strong.
Yeah, it's a bit strong, right?
Yeah. Saying that's a bit strong is like saying that sometimes. It's like saying sometimes the Italians can be just a tiny little bit passionate. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Or the Germans can be a bit that aggressive or territorial. Okay, what do you want to do here? Do an airstrike again? Because there's many fuckers. And
I think that's a very good point, actually. No.
Airstrike, please.
There you go.
You.
For everybody in Concept Stream, this is an airstrike for him.
Thank you. Clean up the area. Oh, but it didn't clean up everything. Okay.
Wait a minute. There's always number 2. Watch what happens to those guys.
Thank you. And I'm just gonna go here to the left and kill that one little outlier.
I got a shot.
I'm gonna kill the outlier here.
Got him already.
Thanks, not my ears are all
Oh, someone's behind me. Oh, I nearly died. Oh, there's a heavy behind me. The son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You're gonna cop it for that.
Look, I'm shooting it and he doesn't even react. Stupid Vietnamese.
I think I got him.
Ah, there's a nice tunnel here under the house.
I shot him. Just shot him. Oh, he's over there. You have your own medicine back.
There's a nice little room here, I don't know what it is.
Oh, get out of it.
Oh. Weapons. On another weapons nest.
Oh, did you see that last rocket shot? Oh,
No, I'm underground.
Oh, you missed that. Oh, that was a work of art.
Oh, I can watch. No, I cannot watch it later.
Hey, if you
I can watch your stream.
Hey, if you want, there's a sniper rifle here if you want one.
Where? I'm in the house.
Come out of the house. See where I'm standing?
Yep.
Yeah, right here. And so there's a sniper rifle on that pile of logs, so while you can grab that, I'll distract this other guy. There he is.
Where? Oh, there, okay. But what do I have to give up for that? My AK. Do I want to do that?
Oh, it depends, man. It's up to you.
I want to get rid of the shotgun or the bow, an arrow.
You don't have to grab it, it's up to you. I was just letting you know it was there.
I get rid of the shotgun. I'll just get rid of the shotgun. I'll exchange it for the shotgun. Got it. Okay, so there's still one asshole down there.
Watch out.
Oh, he's a...
Oh, I threw a grenade in the water.
I got him.
Oh, you know what I did?
You fell back for it in the pond.
Yeah, and I let a grenade go and I got killed him.
I'm gonna turn off the aircon here.
Firebase Echo, Python 2-5. Enemy camp down.
Python 2-5, well done. Fighters are standing by.
Can you get off?
Just as I literally fell in the water and took the grenade with me that I was cooking. Fucking hell. Scared the shit out of me.
Okay. I also got myself a nice new Samsung TV. That looks much better now.
Is it
the smaller TV before.
Is it
yeah.
4K?
Yeah, it is, and it's smart and everything. So I love it.
Is it 55 inch?
It's 50. The bigger one doesn't fit in the small room here. I still have 65 in storage and another 55. But
the screen I'm looking at now. Do you want to know how big my screen is?
Big.
75.
75. Fuck. Nice. What brand?
Samsung, and you should see how huge
Nice.
this fucking thing is. Oh, it's
I know,
massive.
it's nice. 65 is already big, I find, but another 10 inches, yeah, I can imagine. Everything is just much better, isn't it? Like when you watch a movie or...
Turn around. We forgot to liberate the prisoner.
How are the speakers on that TV? Is that any good, or you have any boxes connected to it? Speakers, I mean.
No, I had to get the sound bar and the subwoofer.
Do you get a Samsung soundbar? Because I'm thinking about buying one.
Yes, and the subwoofer. Yeah, the
Which one did you get?
One.
You remember the model number? The 450 or 350 or?
I can't remember the top of my head.
But is it good?
Oh, fucking unbelievable.
Okay, if you have time, can you just check what the model number is in the back? Because I'm thinking about getting the M450, yeah? So I don't know, that has 320 watts as a subwoofer. And the soundbar is about 90 centimeters wide. And that sells currently here for 190 euros, which is roughly 380 Aussie or 360 Aussie.
What the hell? Where's this prisoner? Is he up there, is he?
What, are we supposed to liberate a prisoner?
Yeah, it says he's here. But I can't work out if he's...
Free Moses. Where's Moses?
Oh, wait a minute, he's in here. Oh, dude,
must be
there
out
he
here.
is.
Cowboy, oh man, are you a sight for sore eyes?
It's good to see you too, Moses. Come on.
Moses is black,
Let's
is
get you
he?
out of here. Firebase Echo,
Yep,
Python
probably
2-5.
just like the
I'm with
real
Private First Class Moses Walker now. He's free.
Where is he?
Just thought you'd like to know.
That's good to hear, soldier.
You run away?
We'll see you at the extraction point. You keep finding targets, we'll keep
I don't
sending
see him. Oh, there. Ah, there he is. Hello, Moses. What's up, brother? Just chilling with the Viet Cong. Just chilling in your crib.
Actually, I'll get rid of him so it doesn't annoy us.
Look at this massive bomb just sitting here, leaning against the wall.
Where is
This fucking bomb. Here, look, who's that guy? Did you help us?
You mean this bomb?
Look at the. Oh no, the bomb is gone. Yeah,
so
great.
You can shoot those bombs. There's another one. There's another one.
Yeah, preferably not with me
Yeah.
standing next to it.
Yeah, so if you see any of those bombs standing next to it, if you shoot it, it'll go off.
Good. So just like the red barrel.
Yeah, the torpedo. Yeah, except those ones are really nasty. Because those ones have quite a... Like that one actually nearly killed me.
Okay.
I just wanted to surprise you.
That's Moses, is he? Moses is running around like a zombie now.
Yeah, because I unassigned him. Okay, so the next one to go. We destroyed these guns, didn't we?
So, mate, you reckon? So you recommend me buying a soundbar, huh? Because the sound here is quite. It sounds like you. Sounds like a tin can. It's alright, but it's not really what I'm used to on my Sony. My 65 inches is Sony, and the sound there is fantastic. I don't need a soundbar. But later on, I definitely want to get a decent stereo system. I already have my eyes on this Pioneer. What do you call it? An equalizer? Not equalizer. Is it equalizer? Where you hook up all your speakers to it.
One where you can adjust the treble and the bass and all those other little dials you can adjust up and down. Is that what you're talking about? That's what an equalizer is, I think.
Yeah, so you have these big dials in front of it, and you hook up basically your TV out, goes into your TV, into the equalizer, and then you hook up everything on that equalizer with the HDMI cable. So your PlayStation, your Blu-ray player, whatever. And then you hook up speakers, round speakers with it. That's what I want to get later, when I have my new apartment one day. I just downloaded and watched Rampage. Have you seen that one? With The Rock? The movie?
Which one?
It's called Rampage with The Rock. I'm here, Mo.
I'm in trouble.
Kong Danai.
I shot the pilot! I shot the pilot! Oh, I see that! I actually just shot the pilot and it went down. One shot! That was an awesome shot. Wow, I've never hit the pilot like that before. This is something like
Why are they running away?
the sound's coming. Is that sound? Is that ready?
These bastards running away. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna let him escape. He's gonna tell on us. You can run, mate, but you can't hide. That's what you deserve. This is the way we fight in Germany. Yes.
It's marked a prisoner camp that way. Oh shit, I'm in trouble again. Oh, I fell down while I was doing that. There's the helicopter.
So why is your helper following me?
He likes you.
Yes, I gotta have a conversation with him about sexual preferences.
The jungle is a very dangerous place.
Shut up. No speakers. So annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, this is perfect.
Oh, the loot works.
Come over here.
No, it doesn't.
Come over here.
This is very weird. Am I not supposed to be able to loot someone while being in your game? Fuck off, cow.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? They fed the prisoners for the crocodiles.
Oh yeah.
What sons of bitches?
Oh, let's do some sniping.
You pay for that.
Keep your head down, buddy.
Oh no, you're doing an airstrike. I want to do some sniping.
You'll be right.
There's one left. Look, he's getting up. But great, we killed the South Vietnamese. We killed the friendly. Oh. Now we failed. Well, I want to do some sniping.
Yeah, you see why I don't use airstrikes when there's a prisoner around.
Yeah. Where are you? You wanna come and have a look at this? This must be a glitch or something. Where are you? Look, I'm standing over this guy and I loot him, and it doesn't change. I hear some clicking, but then it still says loot. Oh look, there's somebody coming.
There's another one.
I can't loot anybody. Oh well, fuck it. Look, he's a bit in pain. That's waterfalls.
Alright, there it is.
Alright, let's have a look. Anything in the house worth reading? Medkit. Another person I cannot loot. And... I reckon these prison stalls here, they make a great barbecue. So all you do is just throw the fucking meat in there, make a huge fire underneath, and just throw fucking meat in here. And it just... See what I mean? So all you do, you just throw meat in here. Massive fucking barbecue house.
It's weird, some people it lets me loot, and some like this guy won't. So maybe because I got a full bag. Oh.
Here's a letter. Can you read this letter? Here's a letter. I cannot do anything with it. Outside there's a letter. Can you read it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't. So, in court, it doesn't work.
Look at these crocodiles. Look at them.
Oh yeah, wow. Can you actually strangle them and kill them? Very...
In real life, that would be bullshit. There's no
very realistic.
There's no
I know.
way in the world you'd be able to kill a crocodile like that with the other part.
Well, actually, I heard somebody actually pull that off. As long as you keep the mouth open, you're able to break his jaw. That, like he just did there, it works. But if he snaps down, that's like, I don't know, 1,000 pounds of pressure. But if it's open, if the jaw is open, it's vulnerable for extending it in a way that it breaks. But he only has this open when it's sunny, right? Or whatever. Yeah, but anyway, normally people cannot. Yeah. Or you can just put a bamboo stick in its mouth while it's open. And then it should be killing itself really when it snaps down. Raise its brain.
Yeah, but the problem is that those things get you when the least expected, and you don't expect it. So they can't react.
Yeah. Hang on a second. I'm just gonna turn down the master volume even more. I can hardly hear. Even at 16.
There's a patrol right in front of me. Oh, that's right.
Okay, what do we do?
This is what we're gonna do.
Go loud? Fishing village. Alright. Oh, what's in that truck there? The driver. Oh no, we could have taken that truck. Drive around, no?
Unfortunately, it leaves you a target right here this time. No prisoners there.
Okay, can we do some sniping here before we call an airstrike again?
Yeah, okay.
Or sneak up on them, because if there's a prisoner there, then...
No, there's no prisoner.
Is there a prisoner?
No,
okay, well then you can call an airstrike. Let's call an airstrike.
Gamer zone. There you go, mate. Watch this for just in time. I'm gonna do an orbital strike.
Any second now. Keep your head down, buddy.
And I'm gonna do some little... that's before See that shot. Oh,
Watch
there's
out,
more.
Python 2-5. Got a load of snakes coming your way.
A lot of snakes. They're code for something.
Firebase Echo, Python 2-5, one NVA commander down.
Python 2-5, nice work. There's a flight of Navy fighters inbound if you can use them.
Oh, screaming. Oh look, there's another guy here. Fuck you. Oh, he's coming up my way. Hi. Do it. No. Oh, there was?
Python 2-5,
still alive?
enemy camp was located and neutralized.
Looks like you're a forward air controller now. Call if you have any targets for the attack jets.
What about these other DLCs?
Come on,
So this,
let's go.
are they coming out later? That zombie and Mars stuff?
With me. He's free.
So they're not. It's not just me. They're not available yet, right? Only the Vietnam one.
Copy your transmission, Python 2-5.
Even though they're selling it for like 30 pounds.
If you've got any targets, we can send a few jets your way.
What a ripoff! I think I liberated someone. Huh?
Yeah, you did. Yep, you did. It actually gave me another.
Oh, flamethrower! Flamethrower! I'm gonna take the flamethrower.
I've got all my airstrike tokens back. Beautiful.
Oh, great! I can change the bone arrow for the flamethrower. I'll do that. I got the flamethrower, yay!
Oh, they already got that. Hey, where are you going?
Fine. How are you?
Good, man, good. What have you been up to?
You're playing Farcry?
At the moment I am, yeah.
Concept players.
Hello,
Yes.
Pergudolgos. Are you from Greece?
No. Sweden.
Sweden? What
Yep.
does Pergudolgos mean?
Per is my name. And GU is my last name. And Dolgos is my wife's name.
Your wife's first name is Dolgos.
No, second name.
Oh, okay, great.
She was when she was a child.
Single.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Good.
That's actually very clever
Welcome.
because it sounds like a.
Thank you. Welcome us to you too as well.
It sounds like an ancient name, doesn't it? Like a name from the
Yep.
the
Vikings.
Greeks, or the Greeks or something like that. So yeah, that's what I thought it was. That's actually very clever, huh?
Yeah, I would have chosen something more decent myself if I knew that once you've chosen your username, you can never ever change it again.
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with
You can change it, but
I think console plays good,
It's
mate.
hard.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, it's good. DJ, so if you're in the party now, will people still hear us in the stream or not?
Of course.
Oh, okay. So this is
as long as you don't have your chat put onto what's that setting, not to be shared.
priority chat or something.
Yeah, but you would.
I have, I think. Check party settings. Chat audio. It says under chat audio, prioritize party chat. Select whether to prioritize the voice chat for a game or the voice chat for the party when both are being used. So that means they won't hear me in my stream anymore, right? Only in the chat.
No, that's not the setting.
Don't hear scream.
Scream.
It's not that setting. You know how you test it? Go into your
Yeah.
own stream and see if you can hear your voice. That's how I do it.
Well, then I have to go to my PC.
Alright.
Let me check that. Let me just go back there to the game.
While you do that, I'll head towards this act go and get rid of it.
Okay. Well, let me go into my...
I just made you spawn where I am.
Oh, good, thank you. Okay, so I'm live now. Click on it. And...
So are you having lunch, Emperor, or are you having...
No.
You're home from work,
It's evening
are you?
here now.
Oh yeah, I can hear myself.
Told you.
Can I? No. That's streaming live.
Oh, get out of it. Oh, get out of it.
Oh yeah, but he has a huge lag. It's like 10-second lag.
Yeah, but it's supposed to do that. It's supposed to be 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's uploading in the background, isn't it?
Yeah. No, you're
Okay,
right.
great. So that priority chat, I still don't know what that really means.
I might need a hand.
Okay, we'll get out of this.
Son of a bitch. Got rid of the Molotov.
Okay. So
Can you hear the
I have one visitor on my end of the stream. Who's in the back?
It's my son.
Ah, he wants to play too?
Nope.
Hey, what's the weather like in Sweden now?
Cold rain.
Very hot?
Raining, and raining. It's been very hot. It's been like 35 degrees or something.
Yeah, it's like here as well. I'm in Germany, in Bavaria, so it's quite hot here today. Really annoying.
Do you watch the World Cup?
No, I only heard just now that we lost against Mexico, so I kind of lost interest.
I thought Sweden against Germany.
Do you know who's next? Who's playing Germany next?
Sweden.
Oh, it's you. When is that?
Saturday.
Oh, okay, that will be interesting.
Yep. Very interesting.
Well, I hope you win.
I got that glitch.
Look at him, he's just standing there. Look at him.
I know, he's standing there and burning. Somebody's shooting at me.
Did somebody shoot me?
Oh,
Is he still standing?
No, he finally fell over, but Emperor, there was this guy set on fire, and he just stood there, burning and screaming, but didn't move.
Burning, standing alive, like that monk that burned himself in protest in the middle of the street.
Fire base Echo, this gun is spiked. I took it out.
Yeah. It was terrible.
Yeah, that footage is quite shocking, actually.
What is even more shocking was that footage where that other asshole wanted to show up for that camera crew, and he just shot that prisoner in the head. Remember that scene? It was quite.
Yeah, the police chief.
That really sucked, man. Yeah, he just wanted to show off that idiot, and just shot that little guy.
Yeah, I remember that.
I hate these fuckers that just want to show off in front of other people. I met somebody like that once. I was in the Dominican Republic, and then this dude, I drove in with his car, and then we got stopped somehow, I don't know, in a market or something, and then he started arguing with some market guys, you know, just selling fruit and stuff, and he was so pissed, he just got out of the car, pulled out a gun, and waved it around, just to impress me or something. I said, fuck, man, just come back in, let's go. What the hell are you waving a gun around for? You know, it's like, terrible.
Yeah, unfortunately, my friend, some of those cultures, they're used to things that we're not used to, you know? You gotta remember, we're Europeans, you know? We live in countries that, you know, have a few thousand years of civilization behind us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the Dominican Republic, for example, I mean, I read that when the Spanish arrived there, in the space of about 30, 40 years, millions of the inhabitants there were gone. Just exterminated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they've had a really hard start, you know, as a colony. And, you know, it takes a long time.
Yeah, the Americans, yeah, but it's also their own fault in many ways. I mean, I lived there for a couple of years, and yeah, they suffered from colonialism, and then, you know, then your Italian mafioso friends, kind of.
No, it's just a rumor.
What fucking rumor? When that's not a rumor. When Castro liberated Cuba and kicked out everybody from Havana, they all moved to Santo Domingo and built up their casinos there.
That was just a...
It's not a rumor. Meyer Lansky was in charge of the whole thing.
No, it's an urban myth.
That's not an urban myth, mate. I was there. They explained it to me. You can't escape your past, you bastards. Just stand up for your...
It was never proven in a court of law, therefore it's
Sure,
not true.
sure. Unfortunately, it didn't go to Den Haag, yeah, I know. But it still happened.
No. It was the fault of the German barbarians and the Swedish Vikings. It was all their fault. We had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, you remember what happened in the war, in the Second World War, when I think the Dominican Republic actually declared war on Germany, when America went in, yeah? And then you know what happened? They told Hitler, like, you know, the Dominican Republic just declared war on us, and then Hitler took out a map and said, Dominican what? Where is it? Oh, here. Just send one ship. Just send one ship. And I told that story to so many Dominicans, they all cracked themselves laughing. Where's the Dominican Republic? Okay, send one ship.
Well, a lot of people didn't know where Korea and Vietnam was before those wars, so... Yeah, unfortunately...
Are you playing Far Cry, you two?
At the moment,
yeah.
Are you playing Far Cry?
Yeah, can you not see it?
Yep, I can see that you're playing that one, but I'm playing Battlefront update. Battlefront update. Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
You have that game?
Which one?
Battlefront 2.
Battlefront 2.
Battlefront 2. Oh yeah. DJ is a big fan of it and playing it often.
No, but he's asking if you've got it.
Do you play?
I've got it. I have it, but I don't play that often because I'm still a rookie. I'm getting killed like every 5 seconds.
Oh,
You
that's
should come
nice.
and you should come and play with us then.
Yep.
Yeah, next time I will.
It's much more fun to play with friends.
Oh yes, everything is much more fun playing with friends. Except
Especially girlfriends.
playing, yes. I was just saying. Somebody has to hold the camera up. Okay, so I just got killed. Please, somebody revive me.
Oh, it's so typical. Always gotta happen. Hang on a second.
Should I just die? But be careful. There's one Viet Cong sneaking up here on.
Hang on a second. Are you upstairs, are you? Oh, you're
No,
upstairs.
I'm outside, next to the burned up.
Oh, there you are.
Well,
Okay. I couldn't work it out where you were. Yeah, I see.
but be careful. There's somebody lurking around the bushes there where I'm.
Holy shit. Just hang on for a sec.
There's, oh, good. There's another one.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
Yes, I saw that. Careful, there's a Panther behind you.
Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god.
I burn him. Oh, he's biting me. Thank you. I just burned the fucker. Not so high and mighty now, that Panther. Who am I reviving here? Oh, he's got a...
I got caught out too.
He's...
Oh!
Who's shooting at me?
Did they restore the crate map?
No, not yet, not yet. Missing it.
How much are the games in Sweden? Are they expensive when you buy PlayStation games?
Quite expensive, I might say. 600 to 800 Swedish crowns. I don't know how much it is in euro. I mean, it made 60 to 80 euro. Something.
That's a good question. I don't know what the exchange rate is now. The krona and the euro.
Yeah.
I thought you had. You still have the krona. I thought you had the euro.
Yep.
No,
no.
They don't. I thought that too, but no.
So you and the UK were the only two countries that kept their currencies.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Being EU members. Nice.
Yep. They thought it was the best way.
And was it?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, because some people said Germany should have kept the Deutschmark because it was kind of like a land, quite a massively stable currency. But others say no, it's better now to have the euro than the Deutschmark. So I don't know.
I suppose it depends on whether you're more pro-European or pro-nationalist. Because a lot of people didn't want to go. A lot of people didn't want to let go of their currencies because obviously currency forms part of your national identity. I mean, if you say drachma, you know that's the Greek currency. If you say lira, you know it's Italian. If you say Deutschmark, you know it's German. The pound is English. You know what it is? It's a pride thing. And I think that's one reason why a lot of people didn't want to give up the currencies was more for their identity.
Probably, but surely it has a lot of economic reasons.
Well, if you look at the economic efficiency and industrial production that was achieved because the Romans united Europe under one currency and one government, you have a look at how that worked out, then probably overall it would be better if all the European countries had a single currency. But the problem is, you can't have a single currency if each economy is in a different state where one's running a budget deficit, one's running a budget surplus, or one has a trade deficit and the other's a trade surplus, because then you get the situation where countries like Greece end up at the bottom of the pile. You know what I mean? So, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Right? If you have one currency, you're going to have it's like music.
Yeah, it's just better.
So sorry, I can't see your name anymore. What was your screen name again in Sweden? The first part.
My
what I call you? Huh?
Per.
Per. Ah, yeah, Per. That was your first name. Okay, so Per. Do you have this game? Do you have Far Cry 5? Obviously,
nope.
right? No,
nope,
you
no,
don't.
No. You don't have, I don't have it.
Are you thinking about getting it or?
No, I don't think so. Next game I will buy is the Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, I've been trying.
Redemption.
I've been trying to talk. Red Dead Redemption. Yeah. I've been trying to talk him into a concept play to get Far Cry 5. I've been pestering Emperor for it, but he's a bit like me. He just gets a certain group of games and just concentrate on those. Because I'd like to. There's another 10 games I'd love to play, but you can't because then you're never finishing them and get the most out of them.
Yeah.
So,
I know. I bought so many games, and it's really hard to focus on one or two of them.
Yeah.
I'm just playing bits and pieces of every game.
Look at you on the bridge, right in front of them.
I have The Last of Us, Shadow of Mordor, The Division, and Call of Duty in front of me.
Good.
I was borrowed them off of my friend. I have tested The Last of Us and Shadow of Mordor, but I just took on that side and kept playing stories.
Okay, thanks, mate.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's good.
No worries, mate.
There's some nice games out there. So, and your son, how old is he? Is he already playing PlayStation or?
Yeah.
And what games does he like? Do you have a favorite or?
Yeah, he's playing Rainbow Six.
Oh yeah.
Overwatch.
Tom Clancy's. That's a good one too. But I reckon he would love Far Cry 5.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
And
två killar DJ och en till som jag hör dig i bakgrunden så jag tror jag kan spela gullar.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I just got killed again. Sorry for swearing, but how do you say for fuck's sake in Swedish?
För helvete.
För helle...
Better.
För helle better.
Yep.
So for better hell.
Yeah.
For helle better.
För helvete.
For helldeck.
For fuck's sake is it... för fan or something.
Or something really simple like shit or fuck or...
You can't always translate it because in Italian it's
I know.
for fuck's sake would be like a cunt,
so what do you say in Swedish then when you're really angry and you want to say like fuck this or fuck or shit?
I think we say fuck.
You say fuck, okay. I guess that's universal.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, isn't it terrible? Once you meet some foreigners, you immediately go to say something bad in your language. It's stupid, isn't it? Yeah. Everybody asks me first when they meet me. It's like, tell me how do you say this and that, and how do you say shit in German?
Scheiß.
Yeah, and in Australia they were always saying this stupid thing, like asking me like, what does Scheißenhausen mean? Scheißenhausen, and I said, well, it doesn't mean anything. It means shithouse. but we don't say that when we're angry. So and it was always like, Scheißenhausen. I said, what do you mean Scheißenhausen? Never heard of it. Have you heard of it, DJ?
I have. Usually when I try to swear in German,
hey, big.
I usually say Scheiße. I don't say Scheiße the other before.
Yeah, but Scheiße is a Jewish name for lawyer.
Scheiße.
Oh, well, there you go.
Scheiße? You mean Scheiße?
Well, there you go then, because if it's about a lawyer, that's perfect. Haven't you heard the famous joke? Why do scientists prefer to conduct their experiments on lawyers? Because there are some things even a rat wouldn't do.
Yeah, that's good. Oh mate, I got killed again by this bloody guy on the turret. I killed like 20 people. Who, me? Well, I can't kill everybody on my own. Okay. But the good thing about Sweden is I think it has one of the highest, or actually the highest, standard of living. I mean, like happiness, from a happiness,
happiness
point of view.
index. And you know which is the happiest country out of all of them? Finland.
Don't say Italy.
Finland.
Yeah.
It's Finland.
Yeah, Finland. Is it? Or is it Sweden?
No, it's Finland. Officially, Finland is first on the happiness index list.
Hey, Per, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Is it Per or Per? What's the proper pronunciation?
Per.
Per. So a bit like Perth in Australia.
No. Per.
Per.
Yeah, jump into the net.
Per.
Yeah, jump into the net.
Okay, Per, you agree with that Sweden is one of the happiest countries to live in?
I don't think so.
Oh, bullshit. Bullshit.
I think every country has their own charm.
How can you jump into that net?
Because I'm clever.
Look, I'm on top of you.
Hunt Gamer, help!
Yeah,
Hunt. Want your help?
What are you burning me for, mate?
What do you want help with?
I'll throw a grenade at you, mate.
Should you be able to subscribe to my channel?
I should be able to subscribe to your channel, yeah.
I saw you fall down into the net. Oh, that was hilarious. You actually fell down into the net.
It's the Emperor's Watch, if you would like to do that.
Okay.
The Emperor's Watch.
The Emperor's Watch.
Yeah, concept.
That is your... Yep.
I'll show him in trouble.
Where are you?
Oh no, I'm getting shot for what?
Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, I got killed again. Fucking bastard sneaked up on me from behind.
I don't understand. I didn't understand how I died then, because I kept turning around. I could not see who was shooting with the shotgun. And you know how when you die, it shows you who killed you? That time it didn't show anybody. I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah, it's weird, because like an hour ago, I was killed by somebody I didn't even see. They wasn't even there. It's just fucking game glitch. Bullshit. I think it's just Vietnamese software developers that have created this, you know, it's just their way of getting back at the imperialists. They're saying, you know, it took us so long to win the war, but now we're getting you back with video games.
Well, you know what concept? In a sense, Vietnam already got its revenge on the United States because it's called the War on Drugs.
Oh yeah. The opium trade and stuff.
Yep, that all started with the Vietnam War and that popularization.
Yeah, but guess who had? Yeah, but guess who controlled that?
The Bavarian.
That black dude. No, it was a black dude, and they made a movie out of it with Denzel Washington in it, if you remember.
Blame. Yeah, the American Gangster, whatever it was. I've seen it. Yeah, where they were shipping them through the airport there, the military airport, with the ship with the plane straight from Vietnam. What a bunch of pricks they were. What a sons of bitches.
And then he had to deviate to, Thailand or something, and he got a really bad deal with some of these generals, these corrupt fucks, and then he got caught, and that's actually quite an interesting story. Oh look, am I here on my own, fighting all these Viet Cong rats?
Sorry, but I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Even soldiers need to take a shit once in a while, or piss.
Well, did you piss napalm?
Jeez,
you should be pissing napalm and shitting grenades, soldier.
That should be a new power for a Sith Lord to be able to piss.
Yeah.
Look at
Can somebody? Oh, did he get killed?
Mm-hmm.
No. Because I was just wondering what happened with the slogan "No one left behind." Mate, that little Zippo there, that really makes me want to have a cigarette now. When I see that little Zippo there lighting up.
So
And to our illustrious viewers,
so
I just want to say...
You're in Bavaria, so if you're in Bavaria, so you're in southern Germany, and southern Germany is the more agricultural, a little bit more Catholic, if I'm not mistaken. It's because it's a lot more influence.
Yes, very conservative.
Closer to Austria. Yeah.
That's true, very conservative. Every time the sun comes up, they all dress up in their lederhosen and traditional clothing, and they have little parties with beer and pork knuckles.
Like the German.
Just like in a Bavarian beer cafe. Every Thursday you have a schnitzel special and...
Oh, yum. I love schnitzel.
Yeah, I know. I love to eat them. And they were so big you can't fucking eat it all, mate.
Oh, fuck, I love schnitzels. Yum.
Yeah, they're pretty good. That's the only thing I really liked about the Bavarian beer cafe. The Schnitzel Thursdays.
Hey, Jen.
Yes,
and when you have finished the schnitzel, actually, then you would get a... Yeah?
I was going to say, when you go to my channel, right, the Emperor's Watch is on the right hand side. You know, it's got featured channels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... He's
subscribe to him.
Yeah, he's on my featured channels list, so you can just, you don't have to type it in and try and find him, you can just click on there. You just find
cool.
on the front page, yeah.
When you be number 249, and I will maybe reach 250 soon.
What happens when you reach 250 subscribers?
Nothing.
It's just
because I know I only gets interesting when you reach 1,000, right?
Yeah, but you gotta get.
And
to
then you can start monetize the fucker and stuff, right?
Yeah, but you gotta get to 1,000 first.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trashing this.
Can you make any DJ and concert playing?
For every team you may destroy,
Yes.
2 more will replace it.
Oh, she's saying this is my last chance. We really have to watch out now.
Concert player run. They are playing Fortnite. Gian, do you want to join?
No, we're not playing Fortnite. This is for kids.
It's FARCRY, sorry.
Fortnite is for kids. Fortnite children, Farcry adults.
Yeah.
I have to say one thing though. Fortnite may look like a kid's game, but holy shit, it's become so popular, it's ridiculous.
I know.
Yeah. There's a lot of adults playing Fortnite as well, I think. But I think it's the one who builds the fastest. They're winning.
We're going the wrong way. Oh, watch out for that truck.
Oh, why are you shooting stuff when I'm standing right next to them?
Because it gives you a fly.
Well, as long as you revive me after. You want to join the game?
No, ask GN Legend in my stream if he wants to join.
I don't. Is that possible?
It might not be because I think you can only have 2 players at once. Watch out! That's a heavy gun. Watch out for those ones with the machine gun because they'll cut you to pieces. Come back this way.
Oh, truck!
Yeah, come back this way, man.
Are you far away? How did you get that far away?
I'll go this way.
Not that Per. Just Per. Per. Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? That bloody dog.
In Sweden, do you have to pay for university or is it free?
You have to pay for it, but it's not that expensive. You can take a CSN.
A semester.
No, CSN it's a loan. CSN loan.
Oh, a loan. All right.
Yeah.
So you can take a loan from the government or from bank.
Yeah, study loan. So you can. The gymnasium is free.
And did you actually go to university yourself?
Yeah, I was.
And how long?
I was trained to be chef.
Oh, cool. Very nice.
Yeah.
So then you heard all about Anthony Bourdain, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pity. I really liked his
What happened?
show. He hung himself.
What? Yeah, he was depressed.
Yeah, no, that happened 3 weeks ago. Haven't you heard? Fuck.
No.
It wasn't all over CNN. I really liked that guy.
Oh no.
Yeah, no.
Why?
I was really pissed because he seemed. I know he had issues and he had like a lot of demons from his past, yeah, and he talked about it on his shows a lot. But he always seemed like he mastered them all, and also he had a wife and a daughter. So I was really pissed when they actually announced that he fucking hung himself. So he must, he must have succumbed to whatever deep issues and bad feelings he had. That really pissed me off. Because most of his show was actually about talking about that, dealing with your inner demons and that we're all in the same boat and...
You're back, okay.
And he was a fantastic chef, I guess.
Yeah, he was.
I can't believe it. Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's amazing.
So he was, I think he was in Paris. Was he in Paris somewhere? And he just, they found him hung himself in the hotel room.
Hey, what about that other DJ that died in Oman?
Yeah.
What's his name? What happened with him? What happened with him?
Avicii?
Yeah. They never said what was the
I saw the doku. That was really tragic too. But with him it was a bit more obvious because he was dealing with all the stress. He was doing like 40 concerts a year or 200 a year.
Yeah.
And these people around him, these fucking assholes, they weren't really supporting him. They were just pushing him on.
Yeah.
And I was watching the documentary with my mother, and she's saying like, look, he's got his brothers around him, and where's his family? Where's his mother and father? Why are they not in these documentaries? Why are they not traveling with him or support him or something, DJ, I'm just gonna put myself on pause here for a second, if it doesn't hamper your game, and have a cigarette.
You can just stand there. You can just stand there, you don't even have to pause it.
And for all...
You can listen to the screaming.
Okay. And for all our listeners and watchers, I do not condone, by any means, smoking. So smoking is bad for you, and if you can, do not pick it up, and do not smoke.
Yeah, tomorrow is your last day of school forever. Well, nice. What's the plan?
Doing multiple airstrike, 2 at once. I you could do that.
That's the plan.
Did you hit the screen?
No. Did you burn someone again?
Heaps of people. I did a double airstrike. I didn't know you could do that. Like I did 2 at once. Oh, they'll throw the grenade! Oh, that was a good throw.
Something.
The channel.
Ask.
Oh, God,
It's really hard.
I don't need your help.
Gamer.
I'm doing just fine.
If you have those problems, you have to talk to some grown-up.
So Per, are you playing a game at the moment?
Yeah, Star Wars.
Battlefront. Playing Battlefront.
All right.
Yep. So if you want to join, you too.
Yeah, sure. I'll add you as a friend. Let me just finish my cigarette and I'll add you as a friend.
Emperor.
Yeah, you can join as well.
We've almost finished. Like, we're not far from the end, so as soon as we finish,
You are never finished.
We'll come and join. No, because this is the DLC, and I'm almost at the base. I'm only another 400 meters away, or 600 meters away, so I'm almost done.
Do you reckon they are developing a Far Cry 6 already? Or is it too early? Well, the game has been out for now, what? 2 years? Must be 2 years, no?
What, Far Cry 5? No.
Yeah. A year.
Bullshit.
Oh no, it came out beginning of this year.
No way. No way. It was
Yeah,
only
sure.
2 or 3 months ago. No way.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, not yet. I wish they would, but a smoke grenade? A smoke grenade? That's the best you had for me?
Wonder what the next scenario will be.
I hope it's in Australia.
Australia? Why would it be Australia? Like you're chasing Aborigines in the bush,
Think about it.
throwing Molotov cocktails at them. If you throw Molotov cocktails at Aborigines, it will probably happen as they extinguish.
Serious hunt gamer.
They extinguish the flames and drink it.
Or some other grown up in the nearby where you live.
What is nearby where you live?
No, it's a guy called Hunt Gamer in my stream. He says, I have suicide feeling, but I don't know if I should do it. Do you know anyone I can talk with?
Seriously? Someone just asked you that?
Yeah.
Well, tell them to immediately go and ask for help, because it's a very serious thing, this depression, mate, and it's really not really widely recognized. Like a silent killer.
Yeah.
Oh, that dog really got me.
So, I don't know if you have any parents or any grown-ups or something.
Yeah, well,
you could talk to.
parents, friends, or
Friends,
there's hotlines, there's telephone numbers you can call, but I wouldn't recommend. I would first go to your immediate support group. Yeah, so friends and family.
Yeah. And then you can talk to the hospital or something.
Yeah, what really helps is if you go to and see a shrink.
Yeah.
But you have to find a good one, because most of these fuckers, they just listen, and they just listen to you talk, you know, and you just basically talk there for 2 hours, and they don't say much. They're just asking you questions, and then it's blah blah blah, and then time's up, and you spend $200 on that crap.
Yeah,
Incendiary arrows.
You have to talk with someone with those problems you have, Hunt Gamer. I really can't help you on in the stream.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think I can hear you. Can you hear Concept Player? Hunt?
Can you?
I think so.
Well, if you can hear me, don't do anything stupid, mate. Life is way too precious and way too nice to just end it all.
Yeah.
There's always a way out. For every problem you have, there's always a way out. You know, there's no real problem in the world you cannot solve one way or the other. Yeah. Even if it overwhelms you, there's always a solution, there's always a way out. And the way out is not doing something to yourself, you know, it's just stupid. And remember what you do to others if you do something to yourself. You know, your mother, your father, your friends, they will all be sad, and it's just making it worse.
Yeah.
So just try get some help, talk to people, and it will be all okay.
Yeah.
Look at me, being a PlayStation shrink.
Yeah, but it's good.
I'm just gonna make myself... You see, there's another solution for a problem. It's really hot here, and I'm making myself a nice iced tea with ice cubes in it to cool myself down. Who's banging?
It's my son.
Does he have PlayStation rage?
No, he's just annoyed with not annoying.
Because I can give you a really good example about PlayStation rage.
No, I knew you were going to say this. You gotta listen to
I actually broke my hand while I was so angry playing a game, and I hit my hand on my bed, and I broke my hand. So be careful with PlayStation rage. Okay, just about when I wanted to keep on playing, I got killed.
That's alright, don't worry about it, because I cleared out this bunker anyway.
I think I'm gonna turn on the aircon again a bit.
Right, so we're gonna go that way now.
This makeshift air condition here. Per, do people in Sweden have a lot of air conditions in their houses, or is it also as uncommon as it is in Germany?
Yeah, we have air conditions, mostly in the
offices.
Offices, yeah.
Yeah, same here. But it's very uncommon in Germany to have aircon in your house or in your apartment, because these people here don't really see the point on it. Because usually we only have a few weeks of hot summer, and then it's all downhill from there, rain and cold and windy. But still, people die here every year, especially older people.
Yeah.
Of the heat. Yeah. And what I just did is I bought this this mobile unit. It's like a small air conditioner you can just wheel around. It has an exhaust pipe, so the hot air goes out, and you can just use that, and it works fine. I don't have a big I don't have to have a big air conditioner in the house.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so where am I?
Can you see where I am?
I can see you playing, but did I get kicked out or something?
You must have died. Just press X and you should respawn.
Oh, it's okay, Hunt. It's
okay.
It's okay.
I respawned. Where are you?
Keep on going.
There. Is that guy still on?
Yeah, it's that. I think it's still on. I don't know.
Has he said something or?
Thanks for the support.
Okay, yeah, you're welcome. Just don't do anything stupid, mate. It's not worth it, really.
Well, it's really isn't.
Maybe ask him to share what his problem is. Is it a girlfriend, or trouble at work, or some family member died, or?
I think he's a junkie.
A junkie?
A young kid.
Oh, he's a young kid. Okay.
Oh, that's you. I was going to shoot you.
I don't know if he's still around. I think it's Z. I can only see one in my chat. So maybe
do we know where he's from? Where he lives? What country? Or?
No, I don't think so. Maybe it's English speaking. Hunt gamer, I don't know.
It's terrible, you know, if you're like the young kids already have these struggling with these kind of thoughts. It's terrible.
Yeah. Yes.
but I guess it's typical for our fucked up society these days. Where every conversation you have is usually through a cell phone. Or...
Yeah.
There's a lot of isolation going on these days. Oh, who's burning me here? Who's fucking burning me?
Man, I'm using all my health packs just trying to survive this firefight. Holy shit, there he is.
I just died down there in the tunnel.
Did you? I'm still out here trying to get rid of him now. Hang on a sec. I see where you are.
I'm just lying there in the corner by myself and dying.
That sucks, how... Hell. Is there an interest with tunnel in here, is there? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I see where you are. Hang on a sec. Is there anyone around you?
Nope. Yeah, it's clear here.
Look at you in
Thank
the
you.
corner.
Yes, just sitting there by myself, being pissed.
Oh, watch out, he's got a flamethrower.
Oh, oh, bastard, no. Can't see anything. Somebody threw a
That was me.
smoking grenade.
Yeah, I meant to throw a proper grenade. It's alright, I got him. Let's look at the screen. There you go.
Mountain Plateau Village secured. You love those screens, don't you?
I can't help it. Oh, I shouldn't because it's bad. I'm actually embarrassed. Oh, I do that sometimes. I laugh.
DJ enjoys the screams of anger, anguish, and
like I was
pain.
On FARCRY 4, a number of times I was Molotov people. You would just constantly hear 4 or 5 people screaming at the same time. And people in my stream would just be laughing, pissing themselves laughing, because I just keep doing it.
Imagine you one of the developers there and you have to record those screams, so you're in this little room and say, okay, now scream as hard as you can.
I would have fun.
I want to volunteer on the screens for the next one. I can do some really bad screams.
Ah, you're back, Hunt.
Ooh, that was a really bad word. Did you just say that, Per?
No, you said hunt.
Did you say the C word?
No.
Oh, okay.
Python 2-5, allied troop located and released.
Got him.
Where are you?
Downstairs. Okay, that's
You wanna
it.
play, Rams?
Okay, so now you have to go here.
Oh, that's in the right.
I see your helper following you.
DJ, I will suggest a guy for you. DJ?
Yep. Come on. Oh, Rem's place. He was with us last night.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
He's
remember.
a new player as well, concept.
Yeah.
And he has had this game for 3 days now then.
Oh, I got killed again. Shit.
How do you do that? Hey, Rems.
Well, I was just chasing Rams.
How the hell do you get yourself?
Well, I was just finishing off some guys that lurked around the bush. And then some more showed up. Like now.
Oh, I kept throwing smoke grenades.
Hmm?
3 subs, 250, okay.
Yeah, sure, just burn everything around me so I die.
What we're gonna do is sneak through there without attracting attention because there's too many patrols because we're right at the end of the game.
Okay.
The big base is right up ahead. And yeah, that's why that last bit's pretty hard.
Okay. I'll be more of a sneaky bastard now.
Yeah, just follow me.
Yes. It's online.
Have you seen the messages, Emperor? The Bopal and Jacobite are meeting up?
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I know, that's cool though. I wish we could join them.
Jag sa åt dig att ta upp kameran.
Jag visste inte att du skulle komma tillbaka.
Jag sa ju åt dig att ta upp kameran.
Jag hörde inte det, Espen.
Ta inte upp kameran.
So I'm running through this ditch.
We have your friends. Don't let them die because of you. Give up while you still can.
Good riddance, pest.
They know who we are. Shit.
Okay, so it's up here somewhere. So, yep.
Good one, Hunt. Good. Do that. And be sure to come back. Tell me how it's all went out.
Do you mind if I quickly finish off one of my missions?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
You want to finish your missions? Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Thanks, I'll be quick.
So where we are now.
It's okay.
This is the end of the game here.
Okay.
I'll take these bastards out, but look at this, there's a water here you can use. Just wait till he dies, and you can use that water. You have to use it.
Do you want to do it?
No, because I'm going to do airstrikes in possible to the water.
They're coming very close. It just takes too long with reloading.
I got the gun. All the way from the other side there. Watch this, I'll do an airstrike.
Egress will be at 3,000.
Over here.
Python 2-5, stand by.
I'd rather save the cover just in case.
There's a nice gun up here. All clear.
We think there's some documents up at the top of the base. Might have some intelligence value. Can you grab them on your way out?
Alright, you keep doing that. I'll go down and grab the documents.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Where are you? The waterfall. Well, I keep the area secure.
Yeah, I'll put a mine behind you in case someone sneaks behind you. I'll cop that.
Oh, I just got respawned. Why? What happened?
Oh no.
Oh, I got a respawner right next to you.
Grabbed everything I could. Looks like we got more company though.
Well, maybe I can just run quickly back to the tower. Oh, too far from your partner. Okay, great. Gotta stick together here, I guess.
Okay.
And shoot these bastards.
Hang on a sec.
I'll just take this gun here.
Watch this one, watch this airstrike.
Ah,
got them all.
Nice. Well, there's a truck there with 4 on them. Ah, it's getting away.
Oh, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Because I've always got this weapon. Put booby traps around as well, just in case.
Somebody behind me or something? Oh no, you put a nest right here. Fuck, and I'm in the middle of it. Oh.
Managed to get him with a rocket launcher.
I died.
No, you haven't.
Thanks.
Gotta be quick though, because...
I use a mounted gun.
Kan vi titta på det sen just det?
I'm gonna get that sniper. Got him. Got him.
Prova och beställa, får vi se. Kan jag göra? Du har inga pengar. Du har inga pengar just nu ändå.
Oh, helikopter.
Kolla det. Vad kostar den då?
Oh, get on the cover. There's a helicopter, be careful.
Using this fucking gun, why doesn't it kill them?
What about this one? Oh, he moved! He moved! Just as I fired, he moved his...
Annars går vi och köper ett par i stan.
Somebody going up on that tower again?
I already hit one of them.
Prova, om du vet hur det går.
I shot him. See that?
We got incoming enemy helicopter.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Another helicopter coming.
Yeah, be careful.
Watch out, another helicopter coming. There it is. Got him just before I got killed almost. You still around?
Hang on, there's another helicopter. Got him.
Are you in the game, Graham? No.
Oh no, there's another one. There's another one guarding you, hang on.
Okay, I'm clinging.
Do you believe this shit? What I just did there?
Yeah. Good, thanks. I'm going straight on the mounted gun again. Oh, they're coming really close. Fuckers.
I'm trying to get
Ja,
the
50
cover
upp.
in it.
65-0 från 15, 50.
Yeah, I'll get this
This is
guy.
really hard.
I'll get this guy, hang on. You feel better now?
Wait, I'm gonna burn this guy here.
65. 0-15.
Okay, any more helicopters? You're far from your partner, where are you? Why is it too far? It's only 100 meters.
All right, you're all clear here. LZ's green.
Great.
Ja, vi kanske måste vara 19 stycken.
Are we having fun?
19, 65, 50, 17. 50, 17.
Ah, you gotta love air condition. Well, I am in the helicopter.
50-17.
Excuse me.
Shoot some more baddies here.
1965.
I wish I could use that helicopter gun. Oh look, they got these trucks coming.
05-50.
Come on, helicopter guy, fly steady.
50-17, ja. Du som skriver det. Skriver det.
Got one.
Yeah! Just like in fucking Saigon, eh? I was in junior high, dickhead. Remember that from Die Hard?
Die Hard, yeah.
Yeah, just like in fucking Saigon. I was in fucking junior high, dickhead. PKA, motherfuckers.
Right, if I can hit the missiles. Look at the destruction on my side. Using a grenade
I leave
launcher.
nothing but a trail of destruction, despair, and mistrust.
Oh, what a shot.
Okay, it's all clean on this side.
Yes, got him! Got the truck all the way on the other side there.
Hmm. So we rescued Joker, Moses, Yoko. What are these stupid names? What about these South Vietnamese POWs? There's still 2 to go.
Yeah, oh well. Next time. We'll have to send Chuck Norris in.
Or Rambo.
So if you get all the objectives, you get a complete photograph with all the medals and that.
Hmm. Cool. Ubisoft Shanghai. Glad to see that some American employees were being used, like Jiang Qizhi and Wen Yuhu and Zhang Yiwei and. I tell you, this Chinese red flood is unstoppable.
Oh, well,
Giving away all our.
There's a billion of them, man. There's a billion of them. What do you expect?
Oh yeah. Well, if it was 9045, I would have a solution for you, but nobody wants to hear it.
China, right? If you study Chinese history like I did, you will realise that that country has had a very, very long, continuous history of civilization, like really sophisticated civilization, right? Only the Romans have done something on the scale the Chinese have done in terms of their administration, architecture, and their influence on other countries and all that, you know what I mean? So I don't really see that. I don't see them as a threat as much, but I do concede that Europe and the United States better get their game together if they don't want China to, you know, get too out of control.
Like the Chinese are like locusts. I mean, all the achievement, of course they are, mate. They're buying out everything. They're in Africa, they're in Europe, they're in the States, they're buying real estate, they're buying land, they're buying companies. They're buying everything up. What do you think they're doing it for? For us? For the good of the whole world? No, mate. For themselves, for their people. They need more food. And once they've grazed and cleared up every grain of corn, they'll move up to the next one.
Japan was accused
They're
of the
fucking
same
locusts.
thing. Yeah, but I heard the same arguments about Japan in the 80s. That Japan was killing the American economy, that the Japanese were buying land all over the world, in Hawaii and in the United States,
Yeah, but
and
there
Australia and
weren't
Europe.
1.6 billion Japanese. They were on a little island, so they were finite with what they needed.
Yeah, but you're talking about
the Chinese.
Yeah, but you're referring to a form of economic imperialism, right? That's always going to happen. You can't get away from that.
Yeah, but not on that grand scale, mate. I mean, what other population is as grand as theirs? India.
Yeah,
and they only have so many places to go to.
Yeah, but India.
But Chinese.
India has a disadvantage, though. India has a massive
Yeah, but mate, even in Australia, I mean, look at Australia. Like 80 or 90% of all these real estate magnates in Australia, they're fucking Chinese, mate. They're buying up all the real estate and then they're moving over there.
Yeah, I know. And who's selling
so
it
I
to
reckon.
them? Yeah, and who's selling
exactly.
it to them? Well, we are.
Exactly. The same thing in Europe happens, mate.
Yeah,
they're buying up companies, they're buying up know-how, and we're selling it to these fuckers. Because short-term cash gains is more important for these fuckers here than long-term survival.
And that's why the Chinese are smarter, because the Chinese are one of the few peoples that actually have when they talk about the future, they look in terms of 50 and 100 years. Most other
I know,
people,
but they're not smarter per se, mate. They just have more cash. My dad told me a while ago, these people don't show up and ask for a company and pay it off in the next couple of years or whatever, or 10 years and get it financed. They show up with a fucking box of money. And then who's gonna say no? You know? And that's the real threat. It's not so much the Chinese buying, it's these fuckers in their own country selling.
The real estate market in Australia has been destroyed by foreign investment.
Exactly, and where did they come from?
We have been priced
China,
out.
man.
I know, but the problem is, though, concept player, the problem is you can't have it both ways. If you have globalization, if you want to do globalization, that's why I was against globalization when they talked about it in the 90s, because I knew what was going to happen. What was going to happen with globalization? Lowest common denominator. That's what it's about. It's not about regional or local concerns. It's about the concerns of big conglomerates, big organisations, and what they want, and everyone else can go and get stuck. That's what globalisation is all about. And China is part of that process as well. Now it's up to us to say you cannot invest, you cannot buy a certain amount of property because a certain amount of it has to be owned by our citizens, right? But no one gives a shit about that. So they sold it all, and now people here are crying because people get married and have 2 kids and they can't even afford to rent in Sydney or Melbourne, as you well know, right? A lot of that has to do because a lot of that property, when the domestic market started to cool down here, instead of the government letting some of those real estate agents collapse like they should have, they said, oh, we'll just let people from overseas now buy up. So there you go. Hot market restored. And so you get a piece of shit of a shack in Mount Druitt costs you $1 million. You know what I mean? So but that's globalization. That's the price you pay.
Yeah, but the problem is you have over 1 billion Chinese. They took away the stupid law. Well, I actually liked them better when they had this one-child-only policy, because they wouldn't spread out so much. But now you have more than 1 billion Chinese. They all get kids, and they still cling on this conservative thought, like we have to get as many kids as we can, because they will be the ones taking care of us when we're old. So there will be more and more and more and more and more Chinese, and they run out of living space, and they want to live better than their own country. So they keep on buying real estate, land overseas, make a lot of money, and they move there. There will be a heavy influx of Chinese immigrants in every country in the next 10, 20, 40, 50, and 100 years, mate. That's what I mean by locust. I mean, you know, they're all setting up good business and stuff. I'm not saying they are bad people, but it's just the sheer number of them, mate.
Well, it's the same problem with
they will
India.
just
India's got a
they will
billion people too.
overpopulate. Yeah, but they're not so much. They don't have that mindset of like moving overseas with a lot of like a herd, you know. And they don't have that much money either. So that's I don't know. There's so much. I mean, 10 millionaires a day spring up in China. You don't have that in India. That rate.
Mm. You'll find that you'll find that the more people that get pulled into a middle class lifestyle, the less children they have. It's always been statistically proven. Any country that goes from primarily agricultural feudal society to an industrialized services orientated one, the birth rate
They will have less
collapses.
children.
Look at Italy.
Yeah.
Italy actually technically has a negative population growth. The only reason why on paper it's not a negative population growth, you know why? Because of immigration. But in fact, Italians have, I think the birth rate's one of the lowest in the world now, actually. And it's all got to do with the fact it's too expensive to have kids. So I tell you what, as more Chinese people go into middle class, they will have less kids anyway, because they won't be able to bloody afford them. That's the irony of it.
Yeah, but what I was just saying is the wealth. The Chinese were getting wealthier and wealthier. So then we have that, and then that theory you just mentioned stands. They will have more kids because they can afford it, and they want to have their kids inherit their dynasties. So they will have more kids, and there will be more Chinese, and they will spread out, and they will populate all other countries. What do you think Australia will be looking like in 100 years, mate? There's heaps of land, unexplored, what do you call it? Not unexplored, but
Concept, can you just hang on for a sec? I just need to mute you guys because I'm going to sign off on my stream. Just hang on a sec. Right, well, that's it for Far Cry 5 Hours of Darkness DLC. So I've managed to complete on Action Hero mode, and I've managed to get the trophy for the 25 stealth kills, so that means I've completed everything that was required, that was required of that particular DLC. So that doesn't mean I'll never play it again, because I'll be helping people with it in the future. But obviously for now I've finished, so I'll be back in about half an hour with some Battlefront 2. I'll be playing with a few friends. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you guys soon.